Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited because I just got this new budget planner and it came just in time to finish out January with a fresh new budget for the year of 2024. And just some quick housekeeping notes. I got this budget planner from Amazon. It is from the SOLIGT store and I will link this below for you guys so that you can get your hands on a cool budget like this or any other budgets that you see as well. I pre-filled out a lot of the stuff in here because I like to work on my budget as we go. So you'll see that there's a lot of things like goals, savings stuff, all that already taken care of in this budget. So once again, thank you guys for watching. And if you're into this, please follow along. To the first page, I was able to list out my finance goals and my quarterly goals, which is just breaking up my finance goals. So just to quickly get you guys through what my goals were for this year, I wanted to save 10 grand, pay off my student loan, invest $7,000 into my Roth IRA, and pay towards my husband's student loan. And I have the strategies written in here. I won't bore you guys with those details because I already made a video on my goals and they're in there, but these are the strategies that I'm gonna use in order to pay towards these financial goals. Now, my quarterly goals, as I said, are just splitting up my financial goals so that they're more attainable, more actionable, and measurable. Again, I'm not gonna bore you with these details, but these are my strategies for my quarterly goals that I hope will help me reach my 2024 finance goals. Next, we have the bill tracker. I have very few bills. I have electric, Netflix, gym, grocery, and rent, all of which have been paid except for Netflix because it is Sunday when it should be coming out. It's probably gonna come out tomorrow, which is Monday. But yeah, I only have these bills for my housing. And then for debt tracker, I put down my student loan. I have $5,300 left. My minimum payment I put down as $200, and my due date, I want to finish this by December 2024. So on the 8th of January, I paid $200 towards my loan, and that is why I am at $5,300 left. There was some interest, so that's why those numbers don't necessarily reconcile there. But that is the only debt that I have. My husband has a loan as well, but he's aggressively paying that on his own, and I am helping out where I can, so I'm not gonna track that. But once that loan has been paid off, I will definitely let you guys know. I just find it so unfortunate how many debt pages are included in this tracker because it just tells me that people might need more than one box of one page. Now for savings goal, I only really have one, and that is to save 20 grand in my emergency fund. So in January, I was able to put 2,000 away, and I just colored that in. It's a cute little visual here to help keep track of my savings progress. In February, I'm gonna try to save 5 grand actually, because it is a 3 paycheck month. So I will be filling that out, and that's gonna be super exciting. So this is definitely gonna overshoot the 20,000 goal, but the more the merrier. And then for the sinking funds tracker, again, I don't have that many savings goals. So I'm just gonna also put the $20,000 emergency fund into the sinking funds tracker. And as you can see, on January 20th, I was able to put $2,000 towards my emergency fund, and that put me at a balance of $13,500. And then again, saving for emergency fund, same thing. I'm going for $20,000. Each little yellow circle is worth 500, and I just filled this out until I got to 13,500, and I look forward to filling this out some more as the months go by. So now we're entering January. Just gonna remove my stickers here. And as you can see, we have this beautiful monthly calendar where I listed some of my expenses, some of my spending in here, and I had 3 goals for the month of January. The first of which was to save $2,000, which I did. The second was 10 no spend days, which I did. We've reached the 10 no spend days threshold. and then $500 discretionary spending. I did not make that goal, as you guys will see when we calculate the total daily spending later on in this video. The monthly budget is pre-filled out for you guys so that I'm not rambling. I was paid 2 times this month, so that's what these are here. And we're just gonna add up the totals here, if you don't mind. So 2492.22 plus 2457.59 equals $4,949.81 is our total. $4,949.81. 1,900. So that was our total for the month. Our sinking funds, as you can see, I put $1,500 towards the emergency fund first, and then another $500 when I got my second paycheck. And then I put $30 into the high yield savings. I didn't include that in the savings visuals because I can't really split the 30 into the even numbers that I chose. So that gives us a total of $2,030 saved for the month of January, which is fantastic. Now for housing, as you can see, rent, electric, and grocery, I budgeted $1,300 for rent, $50 for electric, and $250 for budgeting. So let's actually calculate my actuals. So that is, 1,300 plus 45.41 plus 220. So that gives us $1,565.41. $1,565.41. So as you can see, I spent a little bit less than what I had budgeted for the month, which is great. So moving on to self-care, I budgeted $150 for the facial and $220.2 for my gym membership. And what we actually paid was, we paid $220.2 for the gym membership. And then for the facial, we paid $136.40. And that includes tip. So that's $356.60. So I'm gonna put $356.60. The actual was $220.2 for the gym and $136.40 for the facial. So we're a little bit under there as well, which is great. So entertainment, that's Netflix. My actual Netflix bill is $25.89. So that's how much it actually comes out to, $89. But I always say 30 just to be safe. $25.89, which is $4.11 of difference. Now for the discretionary, that did not add up. And as you can see, even on the first page here, it just doesn't add up. So I'm just gonna add these up really quickly and then I will get back to you with the subtotal. I budgeted $500 for that, but my total came out to $602.30. $2,500 was budgeted, but I actually paid $2,550.19. So we went $50.19 over budget, which is unfortunate, but what can you do, right? So coming over to this next page here, the income tracker, the total income for the month of January was $4,949.81. So now we're gonna move on here to the monthly budget review. So my balance from last month actually ran very short. I had $77.22 left in my account as of the 1st of January. And then my total income again was $4,949.81. So we got $4,949.81, $2,550.19. So then the difference from that, we got $4,949.81 minus $2,550.19. That is $2,399.62. I saved $2,030 even. So then how much do I have from that? So minus 2,030. So I should have $369.62 left. Mind you, I actually have $410 in my account, but that's because I believe my Netflix didn't come out, and that's probably why. So I'm gonna go with the number on here, which is $369.62. I had more difficulty with this visual than I would like to admit. So as you can see, I added a little bit of things in here so that I could make sure that it added up to 100. Did I achieve this month's goals? Somewhat. As you can see, I had 10 no spend days. I saved $2,000, but my discretionary was over budget by $102. Where did I have the most trouble? Honestly, again, my discretionary spending was the most problematic for this month, just because I didn't budget properly for that category. The biggest thing that I learned this month, honestly, is that I have way more money than I thought I did. It's really easy to lose track of your spending when you don't track how much you spend versus save. So being able to save $2,000 and pay 31% of your income towards bills in a high cost of living area such as Washington, and have a buffer of almost $400 left over is truly incredible in this economy. What could I improve on this month? What could I have improved on? Honestly, setting a more tight budget, actually budgeting, let's say making my dog a category. And that's about it. Just adding more categories so that I am prepared for these purchases. We have closed out January, and it feels good to get 1 month out of this whole year completely squared away and moving on to February. Now, obviously, February 1st isn't until Thursday of this week, so I won't be able to give you guys much of a breakdown, but we can start this calendar as well as set some goals and just get February planned. Also, there will be some disconnect with our plans for the month, for the beginning of the month versus our spending and everything like that. Just like you guys saw in this video, things were already pre-filled out. If you do want to fill in those holes, I do actually go through these details on TikTok. I will put my TikTok username on the screen for you guys so that you can follow along over there. But if you do want to see me set up the month, if you want to see me document my spending as the checks come in, TikTok is actually the place to see all of those details. I think I want to keep my discretionary spending under 500 again. I think we can do that if we create enough budgeting categories. My second goal for this month is actually to save $5,000. Now, this wouldn't be possible normally, but February for me, again, is a 3 paycheck month. So that is a goal that I'm really looking forward to hitting. And then my third goal, again, is to have, let's say, 15 no spend days. I think that's possible. Okay, so that is the end of my budget breakdown for the month of January. We've set up our February budget and we have closed out our January budget. Super awesome, very easy, and I look forward, honestly, to doing this every month with you guys going forward. Please leave a comment in the comment section if you have any questions about my budget, if you have any questions about your budget, or if you want to let me know how your budget went for the month of January. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Thank you for watching.